First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a man who made the move inside the division. It's Saquon Barkley. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Once again, it's Barkley. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Jaden Reed on the return for the Packers. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Well, just one of those plays. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He decides to try to make a run for it and extend the play. But unfortunately, the defense had him accounted for as well. Gets what he can, gives himself up, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball...
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
3rd and long for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Packers. Love to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On second down, Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Anders Carlson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So after one, it's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. First and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And that one incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. Hurts now. This one is caught by Dotson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Whoa! And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is hot! What a job on the scramble. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, Love. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Love. That's to Dobbs again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on second down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
Can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Campbell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle, first down.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Hurts will try it again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Catch made there by Watson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Love quickly out to Watson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A 2nd down throw for Love. A quick slap worked in by Watson.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
On play action, Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Love to throw it on first down. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And the Packers are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stick to the ground. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup.
That one, take it in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We'll go play action with Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 1, second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Oh, Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and down.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And A big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On fourth down, here's Anders Carlson for the Packers field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers add on to their lead. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.